So a few months ago, several months ago, I updated my Steam account by posting a link to my YouTube video of my review of Elden Ring. And of course that video continues to get views, it continues to get votes, and whether you like the review or don't like the review is irrelevant to me. What matters to me is the fucking truth, and the fucking truth is that the game is a piece of shit. For the many reasons that I went over in my review. Now since then, I have not commented on Elden Ring whatsoever, or From Software, or any of their games, and not once have I ever left a comment on any review on this game's Steam page, the store page for Elden Ring. Not one time. Not one time have I came here, right, and posted any sort of comment, any type of comment for any of these reviews left by any of these fucking retards. I've never, not once done that, because I don't give a shit at the end of the day about these fucking Souls-like games. I really don't care. The only reason I fucking play them in the first place is to cover them on the channel. And Elden Ring in particular I was going to skip, but you all voted that you wanted to see, the majority anyway, wanted to see me cover this game, and so I bought the fucking game, at a discount, because I'm not an idiot. I bought the fucking game at a discount. I played through the entire fucking thing. After that, I recorded my retrospective for it. That was it. I made one response video. Actually, technically I made two criticisms against the review, which turned out to be a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of fanboy drivel. And that was that. I have not made any sort of videos on Elden Ring since. So, how is it, right? How is it possible that Steam informs me that they've banned my review of Elden Ring, a game that came out months ago? How is it possible that they've banned my fucking review when the review has been up for months, and this entire time it hasn't been an issue up until now, or at least up until recently? So I'm going to show exactly what was sent to me, and then I'm going to comment on exactly what this whole situation was about. So the message that I received, which was on the 18th of July, which wasn't too long ago, it's a few days ago, it reads, and I quote, "Hi there. The content was removed by our staff based on an investigation of reports from other Steam users. After reviewing the content, it looks like we made a mistake in the evaluation." No fucking shit. You made a mistake in the fucking evaluation, right? "I've since updated the status of the content. I encourage you to read our Global Rules and Guidelines article." I have not, because I don't give a shit. "Which explains why content may be removed in greater detail. As with everything on Steam, we rely on feedback from our community." You mean your community full of fucking retards, right? "To calibrate our decisions. I have forwarded this report to other members of Valve to be part of our conversation as we continue to improve our service." Really? So, in this regard, my response to that is, you know what I should do? I should take this video that I will soon be uploading to my channel, and I should also post this video in the reviews for both Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring to showcase how full of fucking shit the moderators are, and how fucking full of shit the Souls community is. Because there is absolutely nothing about my review on Elden Ring that breaks the fucking terms of service on Steam. Absolutely nothing. To be quite frank, it really isn't that big a deal, right? Because I don't need to link my Steam account with my YouTube channel. The video existed before I even linked my channel to Steam. My channel existed long before I even joined Steam, long before I even had a gaming PC in the first place. So the videos are going to get traction with or without Steam. And thus far, with the so-called PC Master Race, I was expecting that this fucking community would be full of more mature, more independent, like-minded individuals such as myself. Unfortunately, that's not the fucking case. Instead, the PC community is filled with the same fucking idiots, the same dumbasses that you find in the fucking console community. In some regards, the PC community is actually worse than the fucking console community because the PC community thinks that their shit doesn't stink. And it's funny because I was recently contacted by a random fucking Souls fanboy on my review for the Final Fantasy VII Remake on Steam, which I did cover that game on Steam, and linked my 3 videos to that game on Steam as well. So this motherfucker right here, Soul Slayer, right? I've already banned this motherfucker because the level of fucking stupidity was just too much for me to fucking deal with. So this piece of shit decided to randomly contact me by commenting on my Final Fantasy VII Remake review on Steam. And this motherfucker just jumped on my fucking review, talking bullshit. Oh, you're a scrub. You suck at Souls. I got screenshots of your fucking comments and this and that. And it's like, I don't really give a fuck about what screenshots you have, you stupid motherfucker. I really don't give a shit whatsoever. It's unbelievable some of the shit that comes out in the mouths of Souls fanboys, dude. It's why I fucking can't stand the Souls community whatsoever. They're just as bad, if not worse, than the Final Fantasy community, although at this point, I'd pretty much throw both fan bases into the same fucking arena, the same ballpark. A cesspool full of fucking stupidity. But what gets me with the fucking Souls fanboys is that they literally think that they're better than you because they claim to have some skills in some random fucking RPG, Japanese RPGs that is from a niche audience. Like, this is how these motherfuckers think, right? And so, this piece of shit was talking shit. Oh, you're a scrub. You can't play the Souls games. You can't do this. You can't do that. And meanwhile, I scroll down the motherfucker's profile, which I haven't clicked on in quite some time. This motherfucker is playing games like Lego Star Wars. And, I'm not going to harp on Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars is a good game, right? I played the Skywalker Saga earlier this year. The difference between me and this piece of shit is that I don't go around the internet fucking trolling motherfuckers, claiming that I have skills in some random, video games made by a Japanese development studio. Because I have more common sense than that, right? And so what this person did, he challenged me to a PvP match in Souls. It's like, first of all, you contacted me, claiming that I'm a scrub and that I suck and that I'm this and I'm that, and you're disrespecting my fucking platform, right? I didn't get, over 9,000 views and continue to get views on this video topic because I was trolling or that I suck at Souls. I got the views that I got on this video because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I know how incessantly dumb the fucking Souls community actually is. The only thing I wish I would have changed is the fucking video title and just put From Software Fans in the fucking description. Or Souls-like fans in the description, and it would have meant the same fucking thing. And this is why I turned off the fucking comments to this video years ago. Because it's like, I got the same fucking comments, just a long sea of fucking comments from fanboys, just like this dumbass motherfucker right here, claiming I'm a scrub and that I don't know what I'm talking about and, these games are not for you, go play Call of Duty, which is one of the dumbest fucking insults ever, but I've heard that one numerous times. Oh, these games, they're for a mature audience. Go play Call of Duty. That's more in line for, your intelligence level. And these people, they clearly don't click through my fucking channel, right? Because I cover a lot of different video games, from first-person shooters to third-person shooters, RPGs, ARPGs, open-world games, action-adventure titles, just so many different types of games, right? About the only fucking games that I don't cover are racing games, right? And I don't cover racing games because, particularly, I'm not too good at racing games because I really don't like racing games. So I don't talk about racing games. The reason I talk about the Souls games is because I understand the fucking Souls games. I understand the mentality of the design. I understand the mentality of the intention of the developers that make these types of games. I understand the fan base. It's really within my ballpark to discuss these games. They're RPGs, and I cover RPGs on this channel. And as far as my skill level goes with these games, right? Who the fuck do you think is actually playing these bosses in these videos? Particularly this video. Who do you think is actually fucking playing this boss fight here? Or this one? These are bosses from Bloodborne. The so-called difficult Orphan of Kos boss fight, right? That a lot of people had trouble with. I played this boss fight one time. It's right here in this video. It took me one try, one attempt to beat this boss. The footage is right here. Not only do I have footage of myself playing, Bloodborne, but I also have an entire video dedicated to showcasing all of the boss fights from Nioh 2, which I uploaded that video around the time when Nioh 2 actually came out. So this is a video of myself playing through each and every single major boss in Nioh 2 on PS4, which is why there's that little disclaimer in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Once upon a time, I also had a bunch of boss fights from Dark Souls 3 up on the channel as well. I have since deleted those videos because they didn't really do anything for the channel. But the fact of the matter is this. I understand these fucking games. I understand how to fucking play these games. I understand the fan base and how stupid motherfuckers are in the fan base, which is why I discuss the games. Not only that, but my co-host and I last year actually made a video, and this was my idea, like just about everything else on the channel. My co-host and I made a video discussing all the major issues with the Souls-like genre in general. I had written an entire fucking list. I made a fucking list via text message on my phone and sent it to myself. And my co-host and I spent over an hour discussing all the major faults with this genre. And the video became well received. For a reason. So no, I'm not no fucking scrub in this genre. I actually understand these games quite a bit. And see, what this stupid motherfucker failed to realize is, if you actually click through my videos discussing these games, be it Dark Souls 3 or Nioh 1 or Nioh 2, or most recently Elden Ring, if you actually click through those videos and you actually listen from start to finish, you will not hear any mention of me criticizing the PvP. And the reason I don't say anything about the PvP is because I don't play PvP in these games. This motherfucker assumed that I play multiplayer in the Souls games, and I don't. Bloodborne was my very first Souls-like, and I have not played PvP not one time in any of these games because I don't give a shit about the shitty multiplayer in these fucking games. And that's primarily because I really don't like these games. Again, the only reason I play them is to cover them on the fucking channel, which speaks more about my actual work ethic on YouTube when it comes to discussing entertainment. But as far as playing these games for clout and bragging rights, I don't give a shit about that. I have better things to do with my fucking time. And the reason I bring up this Soul Slayer idiot is because this person actually claimed, and I'm not fucking joking, this is real. This person actually fucking claimed to be a fucking CEO of Oracle. He either said in Oracle, which is probably more accurate, or he said of Oracle. And as far as the CEO of Oracle goes, the actual company itself, the CEO of Oracle is a Safra Katz, who was born in 1961. And that makes her 60 years old, right? Now this woman has a spouse and 2 children. This person claimed to have a family. Why in the fuck, right? This is my question. Why in the fuck is a CEO of a major company like Oracle claiming to have a family, messaging a random YouTuber, using fanboy terms like scrub and casual this and casual that? bragging about personal skill level in a random niche Japanese JRPG, claiming to have screenshots of comments that I've left who knows where on my fucking channel, on my platform that I created myself, that I manage myself. Why are you contacting me in the first fucking place if you're a fucking CEO? Because from what I know about CEOs, they're entrepreneurs. And if you know anything about entrepreneurs, they're typically very wealthy. And the way they stay wealthy is by investing and paying attention to market trends. It's kind of hard to do that when you're scouring the internet paying attention to a random YouTuber over a series of niche video games made by a Japanese development studio. Yeah, I highly doubt that motherfucker is a CEO, just the same as I highly doubt that this piece of shit right here is a top-of-the-class U.S. Navy SEAL with over 300 confirmed kills. Some of the best soldiers in the United States military barely have over fucking 10 kills, let alone 300. And then this person also claims that they have a network of spies across the US and they know how to trace IP addresses. I actually know how to trace an IP address because I'm an IT student. And it's not very complicated to actually know how to do it. But see, I don't brag about dumb shit on the internet. In fact, I don't really brag about anything on the internet because it's the internet. Once again, this just emphasizes how fucking stupid the motherfuckers are upon the Steam platform. Therefore, when I read a message like this, it's kind of hard to take it seriously. And by extension, the fucking moderators on Steam. You motherfuckers actually need to pay attention when reporting someone or reporting something on a Steam profile or when choosing to ban someone on the fucking platform. Otherwise, you may end up looking very fucking stupid. I find it ironic how my Elden Ring review was banned and then reinstated within the span of a few days because the review didn't break the fucking terms of service. The moderators were just too stupid to actually pay attention and use some common sense on the fucking content itself rather than listening to a bunch of dumbasses in the Souls community. So here's my suggestion. If you're actually interested in posting reviews to Steam, leave the fucking comments turned off. Don't allow anyone to fucking comment. Which, ironically, I've noticed that's what the majority does anyway. Because the moderators, at the end of the day, they do not have your back. And there is a long laundry list of different ways that you can get banned from Steam. And perhaps I'll go over some of that information another time. But for now, it looks like in this situation, I've won. And unsurprisingly so.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
You must be out of your mind. You want some of me? I'm finna give you an LAPD ass kicking.